Alright, today I'm going to be looking at pivot charts, our visualization pivot table results. That's what we are going to be looking at. And so we are going to check our data set. But before we go on, for those that have been following the 30 days challenge, 30 days Excel mastery challenge so far, you realize that we've really got, go, gone deep into a lot of topics from basics to intermediary to advanced. And so far so good, we've done well. So if you're interested in knowing more about Excel and going to deeper level of understanding in what we have done so far, you can always enroll on our Excel mastery course. It goes just for $10. So for those in Nigeria, is is within the range of 10,000 naira to 15,000 naira. So depending on your conversion rate. So do well to enroll to know deeper, and also we have sections, one-on-one section with me like 2 or 3 times for this course. So enroll and you will get to know deeper things on Excel and you know in depth of what everything I've taught so far is and even more. Alright, let's get down to what we have here. Alright, we have a data set here. So all you need to just do is to highlight everything. Then you come to insert, then pivot table. I want existing cell and I want it to be done day 18, since that's where we are day 18. Pivot chart, and I want it to be done in this particular sheet. So all I need to do is to excuse me, click on existing sheet, then specify the location, come here, click on this cell, then click here, then click OK, and that's it. We have this. From here you pick what you want, and I would like us to play around with some columns here. I want us to look at the production line and their sales. So let's get to it. So production line and sales. I'm searching for the column here, so just click sales. So this will automatically give me this sum, the value to be in some form of the sales for each production line. So we have the cars, we have this and all of that. So from here I already created a table. Now I want to create a chart. All I need to do is highlight, then come to insert. Under chart you can see recommended chart. I can try to pick on column chart, which is okay for the job. Okay, then I have this, so I can play around with this chart by editing. Click on this plus sign. I can try to go without the axis or show axis title. Yeah, I can try to click that. Legend, I don't want legend or not. You can try to put legend or not. That is the total, so I don't need legend since all I have is this here. If you want trade line, you can add it. And data labels, yeah, it's okay to have data labels. And also the grid line, I don't want grid line, so you uncheck it. So the axis here is production line. Why the one here is what we gain. Sum of sales, also just write sales. Now the title is the title. You can just say production line sales. Or sales of production line. Repeat that. Sales of production line. So we can see, so we have our chart ready. That's that and that. So we can also work around with other values. So let's check another one here. Okay, we want to check the status. I just want to pick this here. So now to create more pivot chart table, all I need to do is copy the one existing one. So I won't have to go to the large data set to repeat the process. All I need to just copy, then I come here, I want to check the ones I don't want. So I check, then I want status here. The status will be in row and also in count. So I'll count. So these are the total number of status for each production line. We have cancelled, the one that are cancelled, the disputed one, in process. So if you check, you want to know the status of all what you have across all your production line. You want to know if there are others that was, there are others that were cancelled, or the one that is under dispute, in process, on hold. This is how you get to know. So now I like to name this status. So this is the count for it. So let's see. Let's create a pivot chart for that. So insert, you come to recommended. I try to pick on this, anyone that is now, the range here is too much, so it's not recommended I use this. So let me see if there's any recommended chart here. The recommended chart here is to this, but let me see if we can get any other one. Okay, yeah, using pie charts is not really nice, but let's see. Here we have more of the shift, because okay, let's pick this and see for ourselves. I can try to edit this particular thing, this particular pie chart, because just to get to okay, well, okay, let us work with this. We have the merely looking at this pie chart, you know that the highest here is shipped because it's in green form. The highest resolved one blue, on hold yellow, in process ash or gray, disputed orange, and cancelled light blue. The one in deep blue is resolved. So you can decide to add chart labels. Now I want more options. Inside, fine. Center, outside. You want outside, data callout, depending on what you want. Now it's not doing that for the rest, right? Outside, you can decide to pick each and see for yourself. Outside, I want outside for each. Oh, but that's still everything. Outside for everything. So I'll just come here, click outside. Seems not to. Let's see. That's for everything. So that's that about pie chart. So I can try to pick this one somewhere. So let's look at another one here. Okay, let's see if we can still play around with one more. So we have months. So let us see months against sales to check and to know the rate at which people bought for each month. All I need to do is just come. Now that I already have the pivot table here, I can also copy and uncheck some things here. So uncheck this, then put sales. I have sales, then I want months. Just click months. You have all your months there. Don't forget months should be under row. So for each month you have this. So I can decide to still play around with this month of a thing, or maybe edit it to be in form of I like to format it. Let's see, I want to format the cell in date, month. Just give me a month, please. Let me custom format month. Oh, it's giving me in figures. I don't want that. I want, okay, let's see if we can edit it up here. There are two ways of you formatting your cell based on what you want. There's dates. Looking for dates. Okay, there's an option on that. Okay, yeah, there's this place. I want short dates. Oh, it's giving me, all right. From here I just want to format the cell. Dates, yes. Just in months, please. Why is it giving me this? Okay, I'll check everything first. Then format, please. Format cell to date, then month. There's something wrong somewhere. Okay, let me see if I can actually edit it here. Okay, there's an option you can actually do, but that will take a while. But okay, let's see if we can. For the last time, if we can do it, if you can change it, I want it to be in dates, like to be written in words, the months, like we have January, December, and all of that. I want it to be written in months. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. Let me. Okay, to do this, let's change the month ID to date. Then we'll convert it to months, since all the options we'll be using seems not to work out. So let's also mark this and go for date. The other dates. So under the other dates, I guess we have months. Let's see if this will work. Okay, perfect. So under the other day we have month, quarter, years. So this one, yeah, this is what I actually wanted. So let's work with this. Oh, perfect. So I can decide to click this month. Yeah, so let's see what we have. Then we go to insert recommended chart. Can put it in this way on this line. And let's use line and chart. So this one shows you where, now let's check legend. This shows you the trend across months. So merely looking at this chart, you know that in November there's a very high spark in sales in November, then it dropped going to December, it dropped in December. So you can see from September started going up. So it just show you that most Ember month there's always promo. A lot of, you can deduce different things from this, that maybe because of the discounted price giving out, people decided to buy more from September and it goes high till November, then it dropped in December. By December, people want to go on vacation, they want to relax, so they may not really spend much on buying expensive things like that. So depending on the insights you can deduce from this, so at the same time you can decide to edit your title and say sales in months or monthly sales, whichever way you want it. So then So that's another chart there. So we've done pie chart, we've done this. Okay, let's try and copy them on another sheet to make our work clean. So just copy or cut, whichever way. Cut and paste here. Come here again, cut and paste here. Depending on how we want it. I don't want this here, so just give me and put it here. This is more or less like you're creating your chart, your dashboard, but we'll get there when it comes to our dashboard creation. So same thing here, cut then paste. So that's that on chart basically. So to learn more about how to do more other charts, complex charts, you can enroll in our Excel mastery course, just $10, and you get to know more about pivot table, visualization, and the rest. So but these are the basics, and from there you can build on what you've learned so far. So that's that.